What's up, leaders? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Lead From Here podcast. I'm Jason. Today we are talking about your role as a leader and your employees' well-being. A lot of people might say, hey, that's their well-being. They kind of need to manage that themselves. Like, that's their own personal thing. Like, I really shouldn't get involved in that. And I agree to a very large extent. Like, you should not have an opinion on how somebody's life is run or how they run their life or what they're doing in their life to make their well-being positive, negative, all of that. I agree with you on that. Don't get involved with your people's mindset and things like that. Don't try and force anything in there. Don't try and tell people what to do in that space. Like, they need to walk their own path there. What you can do, though, is the most important thing, which we talk about multiple times over on this channel, which is lead by example. You can lead by example in talking about your own journey, talking about the things that work, talking about your struggles, talking about your failures, talking about your successes. Talking about what you do to balance all of the work and your family life or your personal life or your travel or your PTO or taking time off or all those things that you do to balance yourself as a leader. Now, if you're not doing that, definitely recommend checking out some other videos on the channel, and I can link a couple of those below. Ultimately, you have to be taking care of yourself to have your people expect that they'll take care of themselves. So if you're the person that is running yourself into the ground, burning the midnight oil, making yourself not in a good mental space, not treating people right, and doing all those things, it's going to make it hard for you to tell people to do the same or show that the company is comfortable with them taking time to take care of their well-being. So you have to focus on that. You can do that by meditating, mindfulness practices, working out, taking days off. Taking days off is the easiest win out of all of them. So I would always recommend that's a good place to start. Is like making sure you're taking your PTO. That's the best way to show people, like, take PTO, because I take PTO. If they see that you're taking time off, they will be more apt to take time off. Ultimately, it's all well and good. We've got links below. Kind of hit the topic of leading by example. You need to be the person that is also taking care of your well-being to make your people feel comfortable doing that. What else can you do to help support their well-being? And you can do that by really working hard to put policies in place that make sense to support them. And those can be a myriad of things, from benefits to making sure that you're setting realistic goals and realistic opportunities, making sure that you're investing in them, making sure you're putting not only time but financial resources behind them to show them that they're doing a good job as much as you possibly can within the realm of a healthy business. Be flexible. It's crazy to me that we still have these archaic policies where you don't trust adults to be adults. Sure, there are jobs where that is a problem, where you need to have very stringent policies. But when you're talking about high-level professional work environments, people are going to get the job done or not. Whether your policies are there or not, be flexible. Give them time to take care of theirs. You take care of yours, and then meet in the middle and do the work. Like, that's the number of times people are like, oh, well, they're not in their desk, they're not getting work done. It's like, that is such an old mentality. Another opportunity is to embrace change. Like, things are constantly changing in the world. Like, that is the one constant thing in life is change, right? It's consistent. It's always there, omnipresent. It's everywhere. Change is always happening. So change is always happening. If you're fighting that change at every turn, you're going to make your people feel like they should be doing the same thing. That ultimately impacts their well-being. So it's important for you to embrace the change. Be looking for opportunities that can improve the business, improve your company culture. Try and focus on the positive things, not the negative things. Try and pull in the things that make sense to make your day-to-day lives better for your people, for your company, for your business, for your customers. All those things are important. And if you're doing that, you're supporting your people's growth. And you're also supporting their well-being. You're allowing them to grow financially. You're allowing them to grow as a career and be better at their job. And you're allowing them to be flexible and live their life and take care of the things that they're responsible for outside of your company. And the last two are pretty close to my heart because I think they're very, very important for just leadership in general. One is drive innovation. You gotta be driving innovation. If you're not driving innovation as a company, you are dying. And that's not a good place to work. And there's no way for a company, especially in like a tech sector or somebody that's like cutting edge technology, if you're not innovating and pushing the envelope, like, your people are metaphorically dying career-wise. They're not expanding. They're not growing. They're just doing what you're telling them to do to make sure they keep a job. It's not good for you. It's not good for the business. Don't do it. Be open to innovation, drive innovation, allow your teams to innovate. And the last thing, which is actually the most important thing, and I wanted to take a second to really touch on this because I think this is a very important part of leadership, is you have to genuinely care about your people. If you don't care about your people, what are you in this business for? There are so many jobs that are not leadership focused that you can get paid just as much, if not even way more, than being a leader Why are you doing this? If you don't care, find something else to do. If you care about your people, like genuinely care, all the things I listed earlier in this episode, you're already doing. You're already looking for opportunities to make their lives better, make your life better, make the business better, make your customers better. All of those things. I hope this is helpful. Just remember, as a leader, you have a role in your employees' well-being, and you can drive policies and changes and the environment and the culture that they live in, which allows them to have a better well-being. Focus on that. You'll be in the right place. If you have any questions, hit me up, Jason@leadfromhere.co. Otherwise, take care of yourself, take care of your people, and yeah, take care.